Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. This one's a little bit odd, however. I recorded a full video, this video is, what, a half hour, a little over a half hour fucking long. And I'm kind of pissed off, because the entire time, apparently my audio recorder was just not recording my voice at all, so I'm really kind of ticked off at it. So the mod that I'm playing is the Stargate mod. I believe it's called Battlefield Earth or Battle for Earth. It'll be in the title regardless. Honestly, fantastic mod. You can play as multiple of the, I believe it's pronounced gold races, which are essentially like assholes of the universe. They take over hosts and stuff like that, and then invade planets and shit. So they've invaded Earth, and you can play as one of their factions. I'm playing as I believe it's again pronounced Ball. It's been a while since I've watched anything to do with Stargate, so I apologize if I'm totally mispronouncing this. But I played one as Anubis. Just on my own, so that was a lot of fun. What happened is I didn't go down the focus trees to war my own people, because you can interfaction fighting if you really want to, but what we did is instead of that, I just kind of went to war with humans just versus our race, and just to see who would come out on top. So I was warring NATO and the CSTO, the Russian faction, and stuff like that, and we were taking over the world. And it was a lot of fun. It was a great mod. It's really well flushed out. If it's in a beta, it's in a really good friggin' beta. There's a few things like certain technologies and stuff that aren't named properly. Like if you go to the convoys in the shipping one, it's not labeled properly at all. And there's a few things that are obviously not quite finished yet, but overall, it's quite well flushed out. It is for Millennium Dawn as well, so if you have Millennium Dawn, you have to put that onto it. It will work without Millennium Dawn as well. I did test that, so if you don't have Millennium Dawn and you just don't want to try and find it in the workshop and you just want to play the damn mod, then it will work without it installed. So just keep that in mind. But it is technically a sub mod of Millennium Dawn, but it's pretty damn fun. I go through a lot of the focuses and stuff like that for building up my army and then that kind of stuff, and getting all kinds of resources and shit, eventually you just kind of go to war. So the focus tree, which you'll see at some point in the video, what it has is has an industrial focus, which is pretty standard overall. Builds military factories and all that kind of crap. There's one that's your political focus stuff, which again is semi-standard, more or less. It has to do more so with the Stargate universe and stuff, but I didn't go down that one at all this time, so in the next video, when my audio is actually working, I can worry about talking about that. But there's a focus for war, so essentially there's one where you can strike east, west, south, and north, I do believe. So there's it basically gives you automatic annex focuses for certain countries, so you can go to war with them instantly and expand. So it's pretty interesting that way. Eventually humanity figures stuff out and factions start to form to kind of defend themselves against you, and it gets pretty hectic later on. This episode was pretty chill. I didn't do a whole lot. I invade 2 countries. I won't tell you which. You can watch the video and you can see which 2 I invade. But yeah, it's pretty hectic, the whole mod and stuff, but it's pretty great. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Definitely one that I recommend for sure. So I would definitely go after that one. It's pretty great. It's pretty darn great. So what I'm gonna do, since my audio didn't record and I really don't feel like recording another fucking half an hour, restarting it and stuff like that, and then of course all the checking, I just don't have time to do that. I work full-time and stuff like that, so even pumping out videos as I do can be tricky sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some backing track of some sort and just let the video kind of go, and if you want to watch it to its entirety, you can. But it's not as important, I guess, and I'll do a recap next video of what happened necessarily. So if you want to pick it up for the next episode, you totally can. But if you want to just kind of watch it to see what I do and see what happens, then you totally can. It's again, it's up to you guys how you want to go about it. So I apologize. I didn't think to check because why the fuck would it stop working? Why would it stop recording audio? Because nothing's happened between literally yesterday and today from when I recorded the Nukemi Senpai video for North Korea. Nothing's changed. So why it decided to stop working is entirely beyond me. I have it working now. It just, for whatever reason, my recorder was not connected to my sound driver. Again, don't know why. My computer did not update. Nothing happened. So I don't know why the fuck it just decided to stop working. It's quite strange. So now I've got to just keep checking that every time before I record to make sure that my audio driver is working correctly, which is great. I have a memory leak in this computer too that's been bugging me for quite a while. I really just need to get this computer into and get it serviced. But it's just a hassle because again, I work full time and I have other expenses, and the computer is kind of on the bottom of those expenses, and so long as it's still technically working. But we'll figure it out. Whatever, shit happens. So. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to me ramble on for 5 or so minutes here. I'm going to let it give way into just some music, backing track, so you can watch the rest of the video. And thank you so much for watching and supporting and all that kind of stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.